Check 53. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
On 2nd and 1, Wilson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On 3rd down, Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
2nd and 5 now. Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
180. Hey, alert 33. Pilot, 64. Weak. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Check. Hey, Delta.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Ready? Mike 5.
First down, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Kings. Hey, Haywood.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Alert.
Mike 54.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
65, 65. 65.
Hey, orbit.
Crunch, crunch.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. There he goes left side. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What, you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Browns take over first and 10.
Baby, let's
At
go.
their own
Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it first and 10. On the run, this is Hunt. He'll have a first down past the 40. That one good for 33 and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. Past the trot, Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Derrick Henry, his third touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3. Except
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jaron Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go,
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
no doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now Mayfield. That is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. I'll get Smith. Get him. Mike, 56.
Up, left.
56. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
49, check 49, check 49. Pistol.
To throw, Mayfield. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. There's a party now.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit.
Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
At the 45-yard line.
After one, 17-7 is our score. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
54. You must be true.
Jim.
Regular.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 yards on the play. First down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
No. Off.
General West. Alert.
So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch the backer.
Hey, alert.
Mike 5-4.
Kings.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Alert.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. He finds Beckham complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Squeeze, double.
Run.
51, Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
Push him back.
Hey, Mike 50. Real.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Hey, alert 33. Done.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield flushed out right. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to have a third down.
Go ahead. 180.
51 the mic, boys. 51.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now a give, right side. Carson, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Check 99.
53 the mic. 53.
To throw on third down, Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. On first down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. That's caught inside the 20. And a loose football. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Hey, you don't want to see me.
They'll try to run with Carson, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, exit.
The mark, boys. 56. Check 56.
Mayfield. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for David Njoku. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
56. Mike.
Bravo.
Right there. 56. Hey, pick your game up. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Watch out.
Mayfield looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. On 4th down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently, we're going to get right back to it. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Now a hit and a loose football. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Mike's by 4. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Mayfield to throw it. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Run.
36.
Hey, zoom.
Mayfield down. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll try the right side with Henry. The 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big pickup of 38.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Run.
Check 50.
Throwing, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 1st down, it's Carson. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
53. Mike 53. Bring it.
Now it's Carson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Check 53. Mike. I got you.
Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And bulldozing his way through. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Hey, Team 6. Team 6. Hey, alert 33.
Let's go, defense. Let's get up.
On third down, Mayfield being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Alert, 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 alert.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check, 56.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on third and 12.
No surprise at all.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Mike, 56, right now. 56.
Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Browns get a score closer. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll run on first down. Carson, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brent, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
53, Mike 53.
Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Christian Kirksey providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
56. Strip the ball.
1st down, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Regular.
Mayfield. Caught left side. It's Beckham. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2.
King. Point it right. I got it.
Mayfield to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line.
good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Alert, 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 alert.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Let's go, D. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Tighten up. Regular. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Real.
Check.
Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
You better bring it. Real.
Mike 56. Mike.
Hey, Alpha.
Here we go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Shaquille Griffin with a pick, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And now running right through him. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They run it with Carson. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Hey, wahoo!
Now Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Hey, alert! Check 52.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. You got nothing.
One last shot for Mayfield here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Charles.